speaking of Curry's like finals in the past, shout out to Lowe because I saw Lowe's video recently about the 2015 finals and why he thought Curry should have won Finals MVP. And I didn't even know ESPN lied about Matthew Dellavedova locking him up. I honestly didn't know that. Now I always knew Dellavedova.
Listen to this.
Hold up. Okay, go ahead. You're in the car, so you don't even have an opportunity. You don't have opportunities to talk like that much. So go ahead.
Okay, Chip. No, I was going to say this. This is the thing about that whole entire situation. I think it's mainly because if you look at those numbers are always skewed. Like the matchup numbers are always skewed. People contest shots and rotations, and you can hear them, bro. Yeah. Hello.
You good? Are you good? Just finish your point.
Go ahead. Go finish your point. He's on mute again. Okay.
I don't know why you're laughing at me.
Okay, yeah, this nigga's lagging like crazy.
Finish your point.
The only reason why.
Okay, he had to mute himself. But regardless, Dellavedova, he did not lock up Steph Curry the way I think a lot of people make it seem. I've always said I think Dellavedova did a great defensive job for his standards. He was showing a lot of hustle and effort out there. He gave him some trouble on a couple of plays. But I think the extent of how people gas it is crazy. And like I said, the Warriors offensively in that series struggled. Their defense was not the problem. It was their offense. Clay was poo. Draymond was poo. The only one that gave them life outside of Curry was Iguodala. And people literally forget in Game 5, the score was tied. If they lose that game, they lose that series, obviously, because it's a Game 5. You're tied 2-2. And you have to go on the road, I believe, for Game 5, right? Or no, I think they would go home. But nonetheless, it's tied 2-2. Curry went out there and dropped 17 points in the fourth quarter when it was tied 75 all, and they win the game. There were multiple times in that game where Curry took over and gave them the lead and won the game damn near single-handedly. Iguodala, let me not say single-handedly because Iguodala did contribute, but Iguodala's defense, and I've consistently said this, Iguodala played great defense on LeBron in a lot of one-on-one matchups, but that was not an Iguodala masterclass the way niggas gas it up. That was a whole team effort. There's not one man in the world that can lock up LeBron James. I don't care who you are. Did
Iguodala not change the series? Did Iguodala not change the series?
No, he didn't. That is a lie. That's a myth, Gobels. He did not change the series.
No. Answer this question.
He did not change the series.
Look at LeBron's stats. Look at LeBron's efficiency before Iguodala is gone to the starting lineup and after. Tell me what happened.
Yeah, I know. That was not an Iguodala thing. That was a whole team effort, Gobels. We can go and look at the tape.
If it was a team effort, why weren't they able to stop him before Iguodala got into the team?
Because he was just the thing that pushed it over the top. They all still contributed as a whole. You're attributing and you're just ignoring what Curry did offensively in that series. Curry had a bad game too, and that's why they were even able to steal that game on the road. That's what happened. Are we just gonna ignore what Curry did in that game and just gonna suck up Iguodala? You can't have it both ways, bro. It doesn't work that way. At the end of the day, Iguodala's value defensively does not overshadow what Curry's value was offensively in that series. It doesn't. I don't care what LeBron's efficiency was when Iguodala came in the game and guarded him because it wasn't an Iguodala effort. It was an everybody effort. And the problem with the Warriors that series was not their defense. It was their offense. So I don't know why people have this fascination with Iguodala winning this Finals MVP when we all know he shouldn't have won. He shouldn't have won, and that is just a fact. I don't know why people like to.
He should have won. I'm sorry.
Yeah, like I said, you have nothing to say whenever the facts are brought up because we can go and look at the series, and I can embarrass you right now. We can do this. Do you want to do this, GOBBY? Do you want me to pull up tape? Okay, and I'm gonna embarrass you when you watch. Go, guys.
Pull it
not
up.
Gonna remind
I don't care about. Yo, who is Steph guarding?
Wow. Now it's about who Steph is guarding. No. That doesn't work that way. Shut the hell up. That is lame. That's a goofy argument.
Is an elite hater, bro.
Nah, it is. You're hating.
Tell Steph to guard somebody that matters. Andre Iguodala.
First of all, who mattered? Who mattered in that series outside of LeBron?
Before Andre,
who mattered in that series outside of LeBron?
Into the starting lineup, they were
because
down
no, that was
a here, man.
That's a bad argument. The problem was not their defense. The problem was their offense. It had nothing to do with their defense. The Cavs were scoring like what? Barely 100 points in some of these games. It had nothing to do with the Warriors scored 93 points in game 2. And you want to know why? Because Steph had the worst game of the series. It had nothing to do with that. Nothing. The Warriors couldn't even crack 100 in game 4. So no, it was not their defense that was or it was not defending LeBron that was the problem. It was their offense. So please, you sound
Iguodala helped them on offense by averaging 16 points a game.
Yeah, and getting left open. That's what he was doing. He was getting left open, and they sagged off him because they doubled Curry the whole fucking game. So who was attributed to that? Because we can pull up that tape as well, Go Bells. Like I said, there's no tape that supports your argument because we can pull up that tape. We can pull up that tape. So get out of here with that. Iguodala got left open because that nigga legitimately is not a threat offensively. So move out of here with that. Like it's very elementary school. The points that y'all use to try to give Iguodala that Finals MVP, and I promise you, Bells, I will embarrass you if that's the case. So
we're gonna kill a role player for making open shots.
Nobody's killing the role player, but we have to also attribute him being open to other guys' impact on the team. We have to attribute that as well. You can't just give him all that credit for being open and ignore the fact that he's open for a reason. Two things can be true. Yes, Iguodala made shots and Iguodala played good one-on-one defense, but that is not impactful enough to outweigh what Curry did offensively.
Yes,
because Curry's no, it isn't. It isn't.
Because like I said, he changed the series.
He didn't change the series. He didn't change the series. What changed the series? What changed the series was Curry dropping 37 in game 5. What changed the series was Curry getting him open looks. That's what changed the series.
Okay, I have a question. In the game that they won game 1, right? Was it game 1? Right?
Yes.
So game 1, the Warriors won, right? How many points did Curry put up?
I don't know. Look it up yourself.
The 2 losses that they had outside of game
I'm looking
2,
it up right now. In game 1, he put up 26 in game 1.
And in the 2 losses that they had, besides game 2, the other loss, how much did Curry put up?
In game 2, well, you can't just remove game 2 because that was the biggest loss they had. They suffered.
But what about the other
But in
loss?
game 2, another loss, he dropped 27.
So he dropped 27, and they still lost. You put Andre Iguodala in there; he brings his 17 points per game.
But what is the point per game total? I never mentioned anything about point per game total.
Like I said, Andre
like what you're doing is you're
Andre
arguing
Iguodala
things. Go Bells, hold
series.
up. Let me finish. What you're doing right now is you're talking like a novice. You're talking like an elementary school kid that just started watching basketball. You're looking at stats. You're looking at stats to try to prove your argument. When even the stats don't prove your argument as much, you're sitting there like you're nitpicking certain games and things of that nature. Oh, well, he dropped this many points and they won. He dropped that many points and they lost. You sound like a fucking child.
Every game is different, fam. I'm not gonna lie.
I'm saying it's a very bad argument.
You also have to talk about what Iggy did in those losses, and you also have to talk about what Clay did in those losses because Clay's the second best.
But let me tell you this: when Iggy was starting, did they lose?
Even your dog knows you on bullshit.
When Iggy was starting, did they lose?
2 game sample size, my man.
That is, I don't even understand. I don't understand why you're so all of that just goes.
The first game that you're saying, Curry had 40 points, nigga.
Hey, bro, $8 gravity. Come on now.
All right.
Yeah. Let's move on.